What's up, guys? I somehow deleted episode. This will be 8. This will be 9. I have to do them over again. I literally somehow uploaded episode 10, but not 8 and 9. I don't even know what happened. But I did complete these. It was at the bottom. You saw I did complete them. I said, well, it took like 20 minutes for this one, 15 minutes for the next one. So I'm just gonna try to get through this. I still have to complete the rest of the game. Like, what the next skill is out, which I don't know if that's gonna happen. Not that hard, but I'm not gonna play it. I don't really have time to play it. Play a lot of stuff. This is just Diablo. I'll try to get through this and, you know, put out a good episode. Maybe back to back. Replace episode 8 and 9. 10's already out. Edit 8, 9. Maybe today try to crank out the rest of the game. Probably at least chapter 2. Try to get to chapter 2. I can't just like since I started this outside of like my save game action I have a Boltgun. I gotta hope I find weapons. But definitely I'm gonna jump into the next you know, that ammo. Trying to get some videos together because man, this game's tough. But you know, to me, this is like getting in a vacuum. Like there's not really much to connect this to. Where I don't really have this stuff up there. I don't really have like the like I don't have like a plethora of creative things say containing a vacuum. It's not. I've already done this. I would recommend playing this game on high difficulty. Like, that's the only way I think I can enjoy it. I'm satisfied. I've never got like different access. Play high difficulty. I feel like play this game would enjoy it no matter what. These type of games anyway are people are drawn to these that play these usually are much more hardcore. I really just want to like so, seems like back in the day, there was a lot of, I guess like me personally, a lot of like more community, me personally, because I played a lot of people. Like, you know, these days, everyone I play with is like doing something else at this point. Like, they don't even play games anymore. They like do other things. It's like a lot of like the atmosphere of gaming. Like, that isn't even like a thing. Like, to me, it's more like it's more like I really enjoy like the challenge, you know what I'm saying, of all that. And making content like that's just completely different. That's like another enjoyment, nothing really to do with games. It's just like making videos. But as far as the game aspect goes, I think people kind of don't really have a bad thing to say about games, whether they play them still or not. It's just, I don't know, almost like the popular thing to do is to not have an actual answer for things, like being like a master of something. I feel like people are like that with a lot of things. And nowadays, it's kind of it's a good show of like who's actually like almost like an individual, because games and anime are a lot more popular now than they were back in the day, as far as like people being able to hear about them and all that. Right, like it's not like some weird thing. So it's like, I'm not saying that you should just play games because it isn't weird, but because it's popular now. You know, it's just my whole point about having an atmosphere is like it's a lot easier to chew through games and to think about them because everyone I hang out with and everyone around me is like gaming. So just, oh my god, what's happening? No! Alright, this is a good place to start from. I don't even have a heavy bolter or anything, so I really can't kill these flying animals, or whatever they're called. Like chewing through every game nowadays is really just me. But no one in our circle plays games. Video games. Oh, I got him railed. Okay, the rail does hurt you. Or maybe getting pushed by the cart hurts. I don't know. But it's mostly just chewing through, like setting up a bunch of games to play. Usually back in the day I would do that in my sleep. Like making content for it, even playing on the people that I play on. It's like chewing metal. It's like chewing metal. It's not like unpleasant, but it's just tough, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm only one person, I can't actually keep I can't have multiple, I can't keep the spirit and also hand in blowing up skills, you know, like I can't be destructive and get rid of anyone's. Right? Okay, let me focus up. Barely made it. So much help just running through here. Like it's not my life, right? Like I'm not sad about something else not playing games, like as if I was them. Right, but God. So slow. Back in the day it made more sense because that's just like what was entirely unpopular. But these days it's like I don't think it's that big a deal. Like I don't think anyone playing games is like chilling before. Like at this point in my life, it wouldn't even be to play people, just need to have them alongside making content because like that's just what I need people for these days for games. like a supporting gaming creature that can make content alongside. Like back in the day, I would need someone to play with, or like just have me like, you know, put me onto certain games. But like now it's like I need them to be here so I can use certain games. Almost like someone's like a placeholder. I wasn't like, I wouldn't feel like I was like their friend. I just need them as like a machine. A colleague, if you will. And someone like who makes content already is different. Like they're almost in my boat where it's not really about playing games with them. I need someone like who I play games with, just naturally to use my content. Right, I'm sure you'll get it. Like I'm not a monolith, I'm not everybody else. Like I want to make video game content because I like making content. And if there's like some other content I'd like to make, like video game content, which really isn't right now. Yeah, that would be like what I would be doing. I just like editing my videos, you know, I just like having them looking at them and go out, I guess. Like my like thing. A lot of people will probably be like some mainstream consumer, like they're like cool or something, I don't know, or like something's going on here. Like that doesn't decide what I'm doing. Right. If I listen to like some mainstream music, it doesn't gonna be like I'm gonna go so much in. It's just gonna be like I'm gonna go like live my life based off that, right? I don't know if that's it's like a video game is mainstream, like Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite because mainstream, right? Like I'm sure I would check it out and acknowledge it, but I wouldn't just like decide to play it. I'd have to actually want to play it. Something, right? Like what's normal in people's lives should be what's mainstream to them. Like every day something normal happens and it feels normal to them. So like they should use that as a metric or decide what's normal, what's mainstream. Like it might not even go up with their lives. Another weapon. What is this? I need to activate. What is this? It's a secret vortex grenade. Is it any good? It's like if I was in school, I wouldn't act like everyone in school because I have to actually want to act like that. A lot of people in school act like very loose. Like their life could basically be like someone born inside of school. Like people have jokes about teachers being from school, like they live in school, but I really feel like it'd be like a student who acts like they're different in school. They used to be born inside of school, which probably is where they were born. Inside of school. But I don't want to talk about that. Trash. Junk. Oh, there's like some special fraction magazine. It's almost like a struggle to make sense to people who are just like progressive. Like you're really that progressive. Mom is spending a lot of energy for their kid, not because of like some physical disabilities, like barricade, a physical barricade. I doubt anyone would suffer from a physical barricade or like a giant rock on the ground. Like that wouldn't even make sense. No. Okay, cool. Back down. I threw the vortex grenade. It gripped me up. I need to focus. I got these cracking rounds on the way. Vortex grenade. I actually have a regular grenade. So I'm definitely going to be using that. Entrance. It's like if I was like some wizard. Like you don't really know about my actual life. You just know that I'm a wizard and I do wizard things. And I have like a backstory. That's how my energy works. Like I have zero energy for basically any hardcore gaming. You know what I'm saying? Heavy bolts are cool. Okay, this is what we need. Now I really appreciate heavy bolter. Not what I consider a good a fun thing to do. I think this is one of the first games that's like a shooter where using all your weapons is like actually intuitive. A lot of times it's like funky and unintuitive, but like I was using the best weapon running of ammo, then not have situations where I actually need it. It's just so unintuitive, but in this is very, to me, intuitive. Like it's like natural to think use the boltgun or use shotgun or something, right? I guess because the boltgun's like a regular weapon, something like you can kind of cling to as the normal weapon, and then everything else is like a melee weapon. It's actually the weapon I'm really being fascinated with the boltgun. It has like its own lightness to it because it's not super saturated. It's not really like other like IPUs and genres. It's just like Warhammer. Alright, cool. I think I have like maybe 10 more minutes of this mission, but I kind of know what to do, so it doesn't really have to be 10. Oh, I threw the vortex grenade. Looks like it sucks everything in. And it does it for a long time. I was hoping to save that. I would save it if you want to. Yeah, but it's almost like the current time period isn't everyone's favorite thing, which makes him seem kind of like, I guess, someone that's like is having a bad year. But that's like kind of like the underdog. I really think it's because they decided to like not like people were saying, like people who say something were saying like something they would say. I think that's a good one because that isn't really a record of that time period. Like, if you like watch a video just go mad and argue for that the whole time, be like, it's not a record of the place like this current, like today basically. It isn't a record of today. Like, it's almost like some extra frilly stuff or something. I don't know, really. Alright, I gotta go back down there. fight these guys. We're kind of done. It's like if I watch the news and let that decide my day. That's kind of what I'm talking about. Are spawning more of them? I didn't know I went around this. I really thought the whole place. They could spawn new enemies. I know to like expect a purge at the end of every mission. There's potentially a boss, or potentially a boss. So like, I'm really just, it's almost like not even dragging myself, I'm like dragging myself, not like my legs are broken, but like dragging myself through like a portal or something. I'm thinking it's like me, like having to play this on hard, it's like dragging myself through a portal. I think it's made out of rock. Portals are made out of like science, so imagine either one of those. Which one of these is the way to the... Here it is. Here's the purge part, I'm pretty sure. Yep, here we go. This is the end of the map, end of the mission where we gotta purge the area. It's hard to express yourself when people are like releasing out every single thing. Like, you might as well be committing some type of like perpetual suicide at this point. Like, all I want to say is I don't have the energy to record hardcore gaming because the game's so hard. You know, it's like you expect me to perfectly like do something that requires balance and finesse and grace. If you like playing this game and being like a dummy. I'm not a dummy, but like type of like annoying, like just making, you know, just pressure me in some weird way, like to no end. Like, sure, an easy way of combating someone being annoying is to say like some real stuff that's not like how you live life. People can't find it in themselves, or you know, people can't think that what they're doing is annoying, or accept that. Stop doing it. Why would I say anything real? They live in like a real imaginary world that's like super real. It's like I went to someone's stream and like, you know, I'd stream and I was like blah 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 blah. Like, that's just annoying. Like, you're literally making yourself like a target, and you're also saying that you're somebody legitimate, right? Like, I'm just a streamer. Like, I'm like you. And I'm just like blah 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 blah. Like, that's so annoying. Like, why can't you just like stop being annoying? Like, I'm trying to say I don't have the energy to play competitive gaming and read the Bible at the same time. Like, just accept that as like my opinion on the fact of my life. It's like a baby like is whining, and people help them with their superior, you know, wisdom, knowing that babies, if they're like crying or whining, there's something wrong. And the baby wants to act like they're like an intellectual. They just accept the help from, you know, your dad. Find a better way to ask for help or be seen. Literally, the only way of being noticed is by being annoying. Not another way to be noticed. That's what's so great about games that are like narrative, like Dragon Age, where there's like some narrative, there's like some story. But also the worst part about it is, if I try to use that in place of my own like vocals and you know my way of talking, because it's like kind of sophisticated, I guess. Right? And like have like the game kind of give that to the audience. It's like I get sucked into, like I was being annoying too, and I get sucked in, and like then I don't have any like any energy to play that thing. Even if I'll do solid and like I'll do so much journey to the end. You have these characters, like scientists, and there's a story. Like after I try to use that move on the audience, it's like it worked on me more so. And I have to basically take it upon myself to the line of being sophisticated and playing, doing anything like separate, right? Like your mind has to be separate from everything else, or it's just whatever. It's in your mind, it's in your mind. It doesn't matter. Like it's infinite, right? Like right now, to me, playing Warhammer isn't some mental thing because I have to talk and formulate and basically almost grow at the level of like creativity, right? Like I can't just I can't just babble and make cooter sounds. I have to really make sure that I'm not just mumbling, right? It's like I'm in ballet, or like I'm some type of woman that balances books in their heads. Like there's a little bit more to it than me watching it like an audience. So, you know, I'll be right back. I'm about to just cut this up for, you know, the next episode. Like a little bit of finesse. You know, may not use that word in a vocabulary. That's what I would say. A little bit of finesse.